An introduction to SEO and why it matters. Think about it. When you sit down to find something on the internet, there's one place you turn on: a search engine. This means that if you want to get your website noticed, you'll need to ensure that it appears in searches on Google and similar sites. Most importantly, you'll want your site to appear as close as possible to the top of the list. If you're a total SEO newbie, don't hit the panic button. By creating a WordPress website, you've already taken a big step since the platform is well optimized for search engines. Here are 10 simple ways to boost SEO on your WordPress website. Number 1. Choose your hosting provider carefully. Since Google takes speed into account when ranking sites, a good host can help push you to the top of the SERPs. Your host also affects the amount of downtime your site experiences and the physical distance between servers and visitors, both of which are ranking factors. Last but not least, since Google gives HTTPS a small boost, you'll want that too. Number 2. Pick a theme that's optimized for search engines. Your theme is one of the most important choices you'll make for your WordPress site. It determines your site's appearance and layout, can provide new functionality, and also plays a role in its SEO. For example, your theme can affect your site's speed, which, as we've already discussed, is vital. The way a theme was developed also matters, since clean code gives your site the best chance in SERPs. Therefore, when picking a theme, you'll want to opt for one built with SEO in mind. Number 3. Change your permalink structure. Permalinks are the permanent URLs that point to your site's individual posts, pages, and other content. They're what people will use to reference and link back to your site, and their appearance matters. Clear, descriptive links that describe their content are easier for search engines to make sense of, and tend to get a ranking boost. Number 4. Use heading tags throughout your content. While a sitemap is useful for helping search engine crawlers see how your site is organized, it doesn't help them make sense of the individual content. For that, you'll need to use heading tags. These are formatting options you can apply to section headings within pages and posts. Using these headings to structure your content accomplishes 2 things. It provides a visual benefit by breaking up your text and making it easier to read. Number 5. Build your content around keywords. Chances are you've encountered the concept of keywords before. These are short phrases that describe your content's topic. For example, you might choose the keyword easy recipes for a blog post that shares simple recipe options for beginners. You're predicting that a lot of people will type the phrase into a search engine when looking for this type of post. Number 6. Incorporate useful, internal, and external links. Google and other search engines don't consider your website in a vacuum. Instead, they look at how well it's connected, both internally and to other sites. Using plenty of links throughout your posts and pages tells crawlers how they relate to similar content. It also encourages other people to link back to your site, which in turn communicates to search engines that your content is valuable. Number 7. Use responsive design on your site. More people than ever are using mobile devices to browse the internet. This means your site needs to look and perform as good on any type of device a visitor happens to be using. You can ensure this by following the strategy of responsive design. In other words, designing your site so it reacts and adapts to each user's device. Responsive design is so important that Google uses it as a ranking factor. If your site is responsive, its chances of appearing high on SERPs will be that much better. Number 8. Write long-form content when possible. When Google's algorithms are deciding how to rank content, they pay special attention to its length. That doesn't mean shorter content never ranks highly, but longer content has an advantage because search engines consider it more likely to be useful. Plus, the more comprehensive your content is, the better it can communicate its topic to crawlers via keywords, headings, and so on. Longer content is also valuable to readers, can increase your perceived credibility, and encourages visitors to spend more time on your site. Number 9. Add and update your posts frequently. Along with length, Google's algorithms consider the frequency of content when deciding how to rank your pages. Older, high-quality content will do well, of course, but a boost is given to newer, fresh content that's more likely to be relevant to searchers. Therefore, if you want your site to do consistently well in SERPs over time, you'll want to add new content regularly. Try creating a posting schedule to keep yourself on track, and varying up the types of content you create to keep yourself and your visitors interested. Number 10. Focus on quality content. When Google and other search engines create complex algorithms for ranking websites, their goal is to help the most relevant and useful sites score highly. The specific ranking factors and their effects change over time, but this underlying theme remains consistent. If you want to see success with your SEO efforts, you need to focus on creating high-quality content rather than trying to cheat the system.